Please, let's keep your voices down because I'm recording it. So today we're going to continue with lesson 6. So we did this, all three of it. I did it. Actually, did I do it? All of it? No. Yeah, I think I did it. Now 6. So I'm going to read it. So on a 6, it says adding new pages. Now apparently, let's check how many pages we have. So in here, if you look, I only have one page. How I know? It has an extension .html. Okay, to make you multi-page website, you will need to add multiple pages, right? To practice, let's split the content of the sample page into 2 pages. So we're going to split it into 2, meaning how many pages I'm going to have? 2. Now, do this. So we're going to split it into 2 pages, okay? Now, add new HTML page by clicking on this. So you see add HTML. I'm going to click on it and add a page. Boom. There is a new page. It's going to be called new. So you can change it, but let's keep it new for now. All right? Rename the file by either making a right click on it or clicking on this menu. Drop down menu. It says rename. So what was the page about? Yeah, here. Okay. Let's keep it new for now, guys, because I'm not sure what to name it. So I'm going to go back to index. Maria's hair call, because I don't know what the second page is going to be. So that's why I'm going to keep it new. So we renamed it. Make sure the name is unique, descriptive, and ends in .html. So which part of it I'm going to copy paste? You know what we can do? Tips for hair. We can name it tips for hair. So again, rename tips for hair. Let it be so. Okay, that's the new name of the page, and it is blank, as you can see. Use HTML to fill out your new page. You can use content from the main page. So I'm going to, let's say I'm going to copy this whole thing and then move it to a new page. All right. How I'm going to move it from there? I need to go to index page, locate where the paragraphs are. They are curly here, curly here. So it starts from here all the way down. So I'm going to copy it. Okay. Not copying. I'm going to cut it, actually. Cut it, yeah, because I'm not going to keep it in here. I'm splitting the page into 2. So highlight that section and then Control X or make a right click and then just cut it. So you see it's not there anymore because I'm moving it to a new page. You highlight the whole thing and you cut it. Control X is a shortcut for cutting. Now you're going to go to new page, which is called tips for hair.html, and then just put it inside the body tag. Remember, anything shows up on the screen has to be inside the body tag. So here, Control V. Now this is my second page. All right. No, there is no CSS needed here. You don't have to do CSS. It's fine. It's fine. So it says link back. So link the new page to the index and then link back index to the new page. So I need to put links, right, to go back and forth. So let's add a link to my home page, linking me to this page. So suggest a link. Where should I have the link? Probably where in the home page? Probably under this text, right? So I'm going to go to the very bottom here. Okay, and then add a link. So I'm going to start with href. When you click on the href, it's going to ask you what do you want to link. I'm trying to link to the new page, right? So here. And then close the bracket and then name it. What are we going to name it? Tips for a Better hair. All right, and then I'm gonna add \A, close it. So this is the link. So let's test it. I'm gonna click on this. It takes me there. Now I also need to add another link, which is gonna take me back to home page. Okay, I'm pausing it here. So since I have the link, I need to go, I should be able to go back to home. Now I'm on the second page that we made. I'm going to add a link on the top of it. All right, on the top, and then name it home. So I'm going to go to the top of the page here, right above tips and for curly hair, right above it, and add the link there. How? Open the tag, click add href attribute. Wait a minute. So I think we need to add a space. Okay, href and index homepage, and then name it homepage. So guys, always remember, index is a homepage. \A, and then there's my homepage. You see? It takes you back to homepage. You're able to go to the other page. That's all you do here. No styling required. You don't have to style it. Normally you could add a CSS and style the page, but that's fine. As long as you do this minimum, full credit. All right. After that, we're gonna click on finish. All right, take your time and fill this out. All right, now lesson 7 was for you to complete the reflection. So I'm going to read it, guys. Don't ignore it because some people leave a blank. Don't do that. Okay, it is being graded. Now going to last task of lesson 14, which has 3 practices, A, B, C. I do all of them. So I'm going to start with number 1, external link. Let's click on there, and then let's do it together. You can also make links that lead to other websites like Google. You also could do that. All right, for example, you see this Google link? It's linked to Google. Yeah. How? So if you look here, if you look in the link, you see there's a link. For href, you just need to put that URL. All right? That's all you guys do. Now, let me see what we're supposed to do. Look at the code that links Google to see how it works. Link your favorite website and tell us why you like them. I'm going to add a link to my favorite website. I'm going to add, so this is my favorite website. It is called codecloud.org. That's the website, okay? Now I'm going to put it as a paragraph. First of all, this has to be a paragraph. This whole thing, it's a paragraph. Okay, now I have the paragraph, right? Now I need to add a link to this particular name here. I choose to do it, guys. I choose to put a link to this particular name. How I'm going to add a link to that? You just surround it with a tag. So I'm going to put a right in front of it. And then href. And I'm going to put the website. Okay, let me go to that site first. So it's codecloud. Wait. I actually misspelled it. It started with K. Okay, so this is with K, guys. Kcloud. codecloud. Now I'm going to add it inside the href because I'm going there, right? Okay, and then I'm also going to close with \A right at the end of the my codecloud.org, and it becomes a link. It's fine. It's fine. Because CodeCloud is a complicated website. I mean, it has a lot of Excel links. So here, when you click on this, so you had Google. Now, when you click on your favorite, it takes you to your favorite website. Okay. All right. That's all you do on A. So click on finish. Okay. Now we did the A. Now let's continue with B. It is has something to do with images. So as I told you earlier, guys, you can literally link anything. It can be a text, it can be image. You can click on image and go to another page. All right, that's also possible. All you have to do is just surround the item that you want to turn into a link with a tag. That's all you do. Now, you have learned that the text you type between a tags is what the visitors to your page will see, and then click on when using links, right? So anything goes in between a, that's what visitors see as a link name. Now you can actually add other tags and content such as images to the space in your code as well. So let's do that. Now look at the code that makes first two images on the index HTML page into the link. So you see, this is a link. Okay, I'm going to go back to main page. This is also a link. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to turn these last two images into a link as well. How are you going to do that? Okay, these two images, they are links. So when you click on this image, it takes you to another page. All right, also the second. So the last two, the Niagara waterfall, I believe, and then this one. So you have to turn them into links too. How? First, I have to spot it. Chris, you go first. Wait, Jaden. Chris, go. So, yeah, that's one of the ways. Yes, thank you very much. Okay, so I'm pointing at the image. I'm locating the image, and you see this image. I have to add a in front of it. This image has a. You see in front of it. Look, this and this is surrounding image. Now I need to add the same thing here. So let's do that. Open the tag, click on A, type href, and where am I linking it to? Which one? No, Victoria Falls. Victoria Falls, you see? So you link into Victoria Falls, and then you close the tag. And then you also need to add a closing A tag at the very end. \A. To make it a more readable format, guys, this is what I'm gonna do. Look, I'm gonna have it in a different line. So you see? Wait a minute. Control Z. There you go. Okay. So guys, look, I'm trying to make it readable. All right, you see this? So you see this? A, and then images in between. That makes it a link. Can you like 5 minutes? Because she's gonna miss something. 5 minutes. All right. Red means there is a bug. You're probably missing. So make sure this tag has a closing. You see this? You make sure you're not missing it. This little symbol. Look. You delete it, turns red. I am on B. Last task B. Okay, look. Just compare your code with it. So make sure you have this in front of the image, the third image, and then you have this at the end of the image. That's all you do. So when you guys have this in front of the image and this as the end image, your image is going to turn into a link. Meaning, when I click on the image, it's gonna take me to Victoria Falls page. Does it make sense? All right, let's test it. So here, I'm clicking on the image. It takes me to Victoria Falls. Okay, going back. All right, now let's do the same thing with this image. So the last image I'm also linking. You can go now, Jaden. Okay, A tag href, and then what's the name of that image? It's Niagara Falls, right? So we're gonna find Niagara Falls page and close the tag, and then also have a closing tag at the end of the image, which is \a inside the tag. So I recently added this too, like modified this too. Look, just make sure your lines 17 through 22 matches what I have on the screen. Can you guys see it? Here. Okay. When they match, your images will become a link. Questions? I'm gonna give you free time. So let me do the last one. I'm gonna click on finish. Wait. Okay, last one, button. So we're gonna do a button because on web pages sometimes there are games, right? You use clickable buttons. So we can also do that. Let's do buttons now. Now, take a look at the image below of the hyperlinks that have been styled to look like buttons. Okay, can you figure out what properties and values you will need to use to make the link look like this button? So here, I'm trying to turn this into a button like this. Look. All right, do this. Find CSS rule for hyperlinks. Find CSS rule for hyperlinks in your style sheet. So where's my style sheet? Wait a minute. Yeah. So let's go to CSS. Okay. Add the following properties here. So this is hyperlink, right? Hyperlink style sheet. We're going to add following properties to that. So here, I'm going to copy all of this. Border style, border color, padding, and then text decoration. So, wait a minute. I'm trying to, hold on, let me move this up. Okay, so copy all of it, guys. All right, copy all of it. All right, this is why I don't like Mac. Here. So copy this, put it all inside a tag right here. And then let's add some values to it. So border style, what kind of border style I'm going to add? So you see, when you put colon, it's going to give you options. Just pick one. Let's do group and end it with semicolon. Border color, what color I'm going to do? Put colon, pick your color. Let's do biscuit and end it with a semicolon. Border radius, colon, how much border radius you want to do? Because border radius make it the edges rounded. Let's say 50%. Let's see. Oh yeah, you see, it turns into it became round here. Can you guys see? So 50 turns out to be too much. Let's make it maybe 20. And if you do 20, you see, it's slightly rounded corners. So that's what a radius does. Padding. What is padding, guys? Padding means spacing around the images, okay? So add some padding. We can do inherit. And then for text decoration, upon suggestion here, it says select none for this property. So we put none, and there you go. You see? Not exactly, but similar. They are in the boxes. So that's how you turn your text into a button. Are we done? There's more to it. So 2, 3, add optional properties to the hyperlink rule set with values of your choice. Make the button more visual appealing. Okay, seems like, yeah, we can also add background and color. So let's highlight this, copy this, and then put it inside A. It's the rule set, which is adding rules to my what do we call this, guys? Do you remember? What do we call these buttons altogether? Navigation bar, right? So I'm going to paste it. So what would be the background color? Let's add a background color. Let's do this color. There you go. And now what's going to be the text color? Let's make it white. L is blue. So here, that's how my buttons look like. Questions? All right. I guess we're done. So we're going to click on finish. And that's all we do for lesson 17. Do you guys have any questions?